My name is Kris Keul. I'm a therapist at PCS. The real answer of why I became a therapist is that I was sitting in therapy for many years, and my therapist looked across at me because I was going through a different period in my life in which my career had kind of fizzled out in one arena. And she looked at me and said, "Why don't you do this?" And I looked at her and I said, I'm so messed up. How could I ever help someone? There was another word that was used. And she said, "It's because you're so messed up that you'll be able to help people." And that isn't the reason why, but that was the catalyst that got me thinking about becoming a therapist. So I thought about that for like a year as I still kind of finished out my last career or was fumbling through the end of it. And then I thought long and hard, and I was getting older, and I thought, if I'm going to do this, I better run for the bus as fast as I can. And so I did. I don't know if I'm paying it back, but I feel like I was inspired by the work that people did with me in my journey, and I felt called to that. I try to build a connection first before anything, because I think the degree to which I can connect is the degree to which I can be effective with all the clinical things that we do and all that jargon stuff. But I don't wrap any of that, what I do in clinical language. That's not my thing. I show up like this, and I weave into that what needs to be done, or what I feel needs to be done, what the client feels needs to be done. I also defer to clients a lot because I think they are the experts. It's going to suck in all the right ways. I think, listen, there people will show up on my schedule, and when people show up on my schedule, I often wonder, okay, will that person show up? What has that person gone through in the last 3 months? How many times have they picked up the phone to call and set the phone down? How many times have they scheduled and not shown up with other therapists? Because that happens to us. We see it all the time. And I actually have a lot of empathy for those people who I never meet, because I think a part of their process is picking up the phone and putting it down. Driving halfway and turning around and going back home. So I think to that person, I want to say, be in your process, be in that. I think that's a really helpful place to be, and also take the risk. They are people confronting aspects of their lives that they may have never confronted. They may be in a lot of distress and pain in doing so. And for me, and I tell clients this, those moments for me are an honor. I endeavor to help people have more capability, flexibility, and effectiveness in their lives based on the different things that we'll do in therapy. And I'm passionate about that.